Hi everybody, I'm going to do a how-to tutorial on the fake Fox wood wall out of foam board. I've already cut my foam board into 3.5 strips, and these are the paints that I used for my wall behind me. And the most important is the clear wax. And you can use whatever color combinations you want to use on your wall. I I used this little tool that I found at the Dollar Tree to make the lines in my foam board, but I found this little tool that I think will actually work a lot easier. But you can use whatever you want to make the lines in your wood. So just start by just making lines however you want. Make them different each time. That way every piece of wood is different. Nothing is the same. And after you put the lines, then make some circles to create the knots in the wood. And let me show you what it looks like. And so when you do this, I get a sponge and I like it a little wet before I start, and just get a little paint, and I did the edges first. So just paint the edges of your foam board. And after your edges are all painted, and they don't have to be perfect, get a little bit of paint on your sponge and dab it off because you don't want to use a whole lot. And I put the paint over where I created the knots. So now it looks like this. And then get your wax, and I use quite a bit of wax. This is going to smear your paint to start giving it that wood look. And if you feel like one spot is a little too dark, you can add some extra wax into it, and it kind of like erases it and makes it lighter. So this is what it looks like. And you can leave it like this. You can get some more of your color and just lightly put some in there, like where it has streaks in it, and then I get a little bit more wax and lighten those streaks, spread the streaks out to give it your wood look. So this is what you have, and you can leave it like this, but I got this wood graining tool. It has a handle, but I can use it better without the handle. And you just rake it across the foam board while your paint is still wet, of course. And then you have this. Super easy, super quick, time consuming. Here's one that I did without the wood graining tool, and it still looks cute. So go back again and just paint your edges. And like I said, your wax is your most important thing to get the wood effect. And you will use quite a bit of the wax, not so much paint. And just play with it and find out which designs you like better. And here it is again as I'm starting. And just smear it with your wax. Uh-oh. So I actually just put too much paint in this one spot. I don't like how it's really dark right there. So you can get your wax. And it basically smears it out where it's not so dark anymore. And I'm going to use the tool again. And I will show you I need to shake it up. I'll show you a turquoise one. So because gray is my main color, I still do the edges in gray. So let me draw the lines in the wood. And you can kind of play with this. You can do like gray on your little knots. And then get some turquoise and just like put lines down it so it looks like this. And let me get some more wax. And then get your wax and just start smearing this all across. And guys, I used a lot of wax, a lot. And I feel like it needs just a little bit more turquoise in it, so I'm going to add some turquoise strips in here, some more. So this is what it looks like. And then I'll show you what it looks like after the wood graining tool. So this one has the gray and the turquoise in this piece together. And then I'll show you one with just the turquoise. But I still paint my edges gray. And my fingers got paint all over them, and so where I've touched the foam board, it has paint, but it's no big deal. It's not gonna mess up your design or nothing. So this one we're gonna do just turquoise, not the gray. So here it is. And this right here has a little gray mixed in because I'm using the same sponge, which isn't gonna hurt anything. And then get your wax and start smearing it all over. I'm going to add a little bit more turquoise on this one. So this is what we have. And then let me show you after the tool. And then, let's see, I'm going to do another turquoise. I really enjoy doing the wall behind me. It's very time consuming if you're doing a good area, a good size area. But I enjoyed it. And like I said, your lines do not matter how they are. just whatever you like. Okay, so let's just do another turquoise real quick. And you can see my fingerprints on there, but it's okay. It will all work out. My wax paper is sliding so bad right now. So, let's see. Here's this one. And then after super cute, right? And then let me do a black one just to show y'all. Okay, that paint is super thick. Okay. And whoops. And again, I still do the gray on my edges, even with the black. And you don't have to press real hard. You don't have to cut into the foam board. It just needs the lines for it to give the wood effect. And also, if you don't have one of these tools, you can use your fingernails and just, let me see. I don't really have fingernails, but you can use your fingernails to make the knot in the wood. Okay, it has paint on it because of it being on my fingers, but you can also use your fingernails. So, get your black. And then get your wax. And there are spots that are super dark. And if you don't like it, you can get more wax. And you can lighten them out. It just moves that paint around. So here it is. And then let me show you after the tool. And that is how you do the fake boxwood wall out of foam board. Thank you.